Hello and welcome to Florida Focus. I'm Bailey Wagonist. We begin tonight with breaking news. Tampa police made an arrest in the killing of a pregnant mother in New Tampa last month. TPD says 25-year-old Billy Adams is facing first-degree murder and killing of unborn child by injury to mother charges. Police say Adams had just been acquitted on separate charges when the homicide happened on January 30th near the Easton Park subdivision. We will continue to follow this story and bring you the latest as we get it. President Biden gave his State of the Union address to the nation. Following his address last night, today he headed to Wisconsin on a 20-state tour. Tomorrow's stop is right here in Tampa. He will discuss his plans for Medicare, Social Security, and healthcare costs. We will have multiple reporters throughout Tampa covering the president's visit. Be sure to join us throughout the day on the Florida Focus social media channels. A 17-year-old Hernando High School student is dead after an overnight double shooting. Isabella Angelina Scavelli was one of the two people shot just before midnight in the area of Hazel Avenue and Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard in Brooksville. The Hernando County Sheriff's Office says Scavelli died as a result of her wounds. The other victim, whose name is being withheld, was taken to a local hospital. Sheriff deputies are still searching for the shooter. Governor Ron DeSantis says he is proposing a $1.5 billion tax relief bill for the next fiscal year.
We have to take some of this money, a big chunk of it, and return it to taxpayers and give taxpayers savings, particularly when you see inflation the way it's been over the last year and a half to 2 years.
The bill will provide Floridians with millions of dollars in tax relief, including necessities for babies, gas stoves, pet food, and more. DeSantis says he wants to make Florida a family-friendly state. For more information on his proposed tax relief bill, visit usfnewsroom.com. More than 11,000 people are dead after Monday's earthquake in Turkey and Syria. Jackson Chewy talked with Turkish citizens.
With 18 major earthquakes in the past 2 decades, the country of Turkey is known to be a hotspot for natural disasters. The Turkish people are recovering from a record 7.8 magnitude earthquake that hit Monday and a 7.5 magnitude quake that followed just 9 hours later. Turkish citizen and Tampa resident Berk Gumis says his country is in dire need.
The main problem in Turkey at the moment right now, logistic, and then they need a lot of help, and then they need a lot of people, manpower to pull the bodies or pull the live people from the crumbles.
There have been more than 100 aftershocks, and authorities say nearly 3,000 buildings have collapsed. The death toll from this disaster sits at roughly 11,000 and rising. Turkish resident Cemalin Barlin knows she is lucky to have survived.
Thankful. We're so thankful that even though we didn't have any food for 2 days, no water for 2 days, we are still alive. And what can I say to you? We are alive. I can just tell you we are alive.
Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan has declared a 3-month-long state of emergency in 10 provinces. More than 25,000 rescue personnel are racing to save lives. You can visit www.unicefusa.org to donate to the earthquake disaster. In Tampa, Jackson Chewy reporting for Florida Focus.
A 50-year-old man was involved in a deadly car crash last night. The citizen was hit by a vehicle on the eastbound lanes of Gulf to Bay Boulevard in Clearwater. The lanes were closed for the investigation. The vehicle was unknown at the time. The man died at Meese Countryside Hospital. Anyone with information should call Clearwater Police. A deputy cadet was arrested during his second day on the job at the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office. Deputies say Darius Barnwell is accused of stealing over $10,000 from his previous employer, which was a cash handling business. He would take money from his deliveries to ATMs. The sheriff says it's extremely disappointing that someone who is supposed to protect the community would do this crime. 2 bills banning the TikTok app in K-12 schools have been passed. Florida's Senate Education Committee passed 2 bills that will prohibit the use of TikTok in schools. This will prevent social media usage on district internet access. Social media safety courses will also be taught in classes. Florida State Senator Danny Burgess hopes that students will be less distracted and able to learn better. This has been a Florida Focus News Break. Thanks for watching. Have a great night.